story goes, this place had breathable air and bright blue skies. To be honest, I don't even think I know what that color is. The world has changed. It's now in an apocalyptic state. It's a state that humans really can't live in. It's been like this for 150 years since the day of Skyfall. Skyfall refers to the day that everything was new changed. The atmosphere changed, and so did the molecular structure of every living being. Humans are dying out, and in their place, animals and insects have rapidly evolved. To make matters worse, the world's very foundation seems to be crumbling. Massive storms and earthquakes are occurring with more frequency. No one knows for certain how this will all end. Since Skyfall, what we knew of science and biology we had to relearn. The chemical properties in the air have mutated everything. Insects and animals are human-like. They're now social. They have families. And most importantly, they now talk. It has taken a long time for humans to adopt the existence of these beings. Most now accept them as an intellectual equal. Although, there are some humans that believe it's an absolute abomination to associate with these creatures, especially the insect race. This was a place of human freedom, where the sun could kiss your skin and you could feel the warmth inside. But I only know this chaos. The sun won't be kissing me today. This respirator, these latex gloves. How did we get here? The planet is dying. The land around us is dying. Wow, I guess that means I'm dying as well. That's just great. Well, I guess we better get moving, Webb. That storm looks nasty. I heard that last night's storm melted the bridge to the Winterlands. No one can cross it anymore, and anyone that was stuck there is sure to die.
Well, to answer your earlier question regarding how did we get here, if you logically deduct the events to this day, we actually got here by...
Ha! My smart little friend. It was a rhetorical question. If no one ever asks why, then we'll never know how. One day, we'll understand why, and we'll fix this problem. Come on, let's pick up the pace, Webb. The storm is going to catch us if we're not faster. I know your tiny little legs can move quicker than that. I think I see a place just up here. Here, this place looks good. Let's go into this one. Wow, the storm! It's here! What are you doing?
You know, it does seem like the storms are getting much more powerful.
Wow, get in here!
The storm reaches full power and throws around debris and dust so thick that they can no longer see the building across the street. The storm is loud and forceful, mixed with electrical surges and very hot, caustic rain. Most living beings would be burned to death, if not electrocuted.
Wow, shh. Do you hear that? It sounds like someone's talking. Shh.
Yes, we are ready to break into Dr. Stan's lab. Good thing he's dead. He was a real pain in the ass.
What? That's my dad's lab they're talking about. What do they want from there? Who are these guys? Did they kill my father?
Kyra and Wap hide in the shadows as four very large figures come up from the basement and leave the house.
Wap, we need to get home and find Ellie. We're gonna need her to help us.
Why's that?
Because we're gonna find out what those beasts want with my dead father.
Kyra and Wap make it back to their village. They quickly find Ellie as she's ranting about something she feels in her gut. You see, Ellie is a fatalist. She actually believes the sky has fallen.
Ellie, we need to talk. We need your help and we don't have much time to explain. We need to go to my father's lab and have a look around. Like, right now.
Sure, why not? I'm only here fighting with those origins over there. I can't believe they haven't evolved like the rest of us and just let people live.
Yeah, they're not the smartest of my human race. Anyhow, can we go?
Sure, just let me tell my mom I'm going out for a bit and we'll be back before it gets dark.
Ellie speaks to her mom, but Kara glares over at the group of Origins hanging out by the old shack. As they leave the village, the girls are confronted by the gang of Origins. Hey Kara, where are you going with your pets?
That's pretty funny, Throat. Why don't you go read a book or two and work on that IQ level? Maybe then we could have a constructive conversation.
IQ? Wait, doesn't that stand for I'm cute?
Throat, that isn't how you spell cute, and you're the furthest thing from being cute. You're just a jerk.
Yeah, well, we better not find your friends out there by themselves. We may just have to remind them who the superior race is. Isn't that right, Fly Girl? Have fun on your little field trip, girls.
Come on, let's go. These guys are idiots.
The girls arrive at the lab. With Kara's father's death, the lab is now abandoned, just like most buildings in Skyfall. They enter the building from the side door using an access code given to her by her father. While inside, the girls begin to look for clues. They're looking for something of importance. What would these guys want from the lab? Kara asked herself. Kara's in a daze, thinking of her father. Ellie is looking through papers on her desk, and Wap sat down at a computer and begins typing. When suddenly, a loud sound crashes through the floor. Down the hallway, Kara sees the same large figures come up through the floor.
Guys, we better hide. Come on, let's lock this door and find a place to hide.
As the girls look for somewhere to hide, Wap begins typing at amazing speeds. They now hear the voices getting closer and begin to fear for their lives, when suddenly the power cuts out. A large electrical current begins to thrash around the room. Under a dusty sheet, you see a very large robot begin to act.
Wow, what did you just do? They're gonna know we're in here and kill us.
Wap stares at the robot as it analyzes the room and determines that Wap is the primary asset. Kara is relieved that they're on their side. However, they're still in immediate danger as the thugs approach the door to the lab. Worried for their lives, the thugs begin to bang on the door to the lab. Wap asks Boz to do something. Boz responds by shooting his adjustable arm and freezes the lab door. He then changes it to a blaster and shoots a hole through the concrete wall. The girls and Boz escape into the dreaded Worgon caves, which may be worse than facing these thugs.
No way. That leads to the Worgon caves. There's no way we're going in there.
Ellie, this is the only option we have. If we stay here, who knows what torture they'll put us through to find what we're looking for. If we meet our end in the caves, at least it'll be fast.
Sigh. I don't like options. Why does this always happen to me? I have the worst luck in the world.
Well, you have us, and I won't let luck rule your life. Ready to do this? Good. Wish me luck.
Very funny, Kara.
As the team enters the Worgon caves, they know the chance of survival is low. The caves themselves are a maze of dark tunnels and endless turns. Even if the deadly Worgons do not find them, people simply get lost and die from starvation. Kara made a decision that she felt had a better chance at escaping. What will they find down there in the caves? Will they face the Worgons, or something else lurking below? At this moment, all Kara knows is, where so many have met their end, she's bound and determined to make sure her friends live to see another day. To be continued.
This brings us to the end of our story for Skyfall. Thank you.